Today we're looking at the AOR Sierra ZR. It's like the Sierra with the top chopped off. It's got a rack on the top which can be full length at 2.7 meters, and to that you're able to put one or even maybe two rooftop tents. This only has one at the moment. This here you see is a swing out shower, so you're able to swing that out. Gas and hot water will come out here, so great option there. There's plenty of storage underneath the actual rack and on top of the actual trailer itself for long things like stand-up paddle boards, surfboards, paddles. You've got at the other end the roof of the actual trailer slopes down, so the water will flow that way, and up the front end of the trailer the actual height under the rack is quite a bit higher. Let's have a look at this storage at the back here. These are all lockable. Now this is a nice high, wide storage area, perfect for things like tables and that sort of thing. It goes in quite a way there. Now under here is the spare wheel. Quite a lot of storage area just under here, but a nice big area. While we're down this end of the trailer, let's have a look at this. This is a hatch here where you can have cold water flowing out to a hot water system, a gas hot water system you might have. Flow it through there and then pump the hot water back into this part of the plumbing, and so you'll then have hot water out of the kitchen area. I'll close this up. And over this side we have a huge amount of space for long items such as tent poles and that sort of thing. Easy to access. They're often one of the first things to get out and one of the last things to put away, so easily slide them in there. A couple of drop down legs here to stabilise it when you're sleeping. We're at the front side of the trailer and this is the kitchen side just here. Again, the roof rack. This particular one comes standard with a awning. However, you may like to put your own awning on, and certainly a 270 wraparound awning would suit this perfectly. We've got big storage here, which I'll show you a bit later. This is where the fridge goes. Nice wide door. You've got an area to put items when you take them off the fridge. And this is where the fridge will go. Slide this back and then slide the whole fridge back in. Very, very easy. Let's open the kitchen here. Now, nice big bench. So this just folds down and use it straight as it is. This is an area for your stove, and we've got a sink with just a push down sink there, and this is where your water would come out. It'd come out hot or cold, depending whether you've got the hot water system hooked up to it. So that's a great area. More than likely you'd be operating it from this side. And this is where you store your cutlery, plates, that type of thing. Easily accessible, and obviously you wouldn't be accessing that when you're cooking, so you'd get those things out first and then start your cooking. The gas bayonets are just down here. There's two of them. We'll slide this back in, always remembering to pop the sink back up, otherwise it won't go in. We've got a fin scan here where you can tell what's happening with all your electrical system and your water tank. You've got 240 volt outlets here, and you've got 12 volt plugs here. One is a normal cigarette lighter style, and the other one is a twin USB. Here is loads of storage for the cooking items. The pots and pans could potentially go here, and there's a lot of accessible room there for storage for pantry items. And it goes right back to the full length of there, and it actually goes up to about that sort of height. So you can see you've got a huge amount of space, both for preparation, cooking, washing up, fridge, everything at your fingertips. Good to go. As I mentioned before, load of storage here. This is on gas struts. This would be perfect for large items like chairs. Plenty of room, again, to the full height, down to the drawbar height and the full width of the trailer. Two gas bottles. This is the one that's being used. It's already plumbed to the bayonets. This is your spare. We've got a couple of 50 amp Anderson plugs here. One's an input, one's an output. The input's for the solar. Obviously the input from the vehicle is down here. We've got a DO35 hitch, always very reliable. The frame, the chassis, is built out of Supergal 100 by 50 mil Supergal steel, which is then powder coated. Opening the rear of the wagon, no problem. So just can't fully open it there, but I can easily access everything inside the vehicle. So great front end as well, and also the angling of these will help deflect rocks away should they be flicked up from the back wheels. This is obviously the driver's side of the trailer. Let's look at the storage. This would be ideal for closed storage. It goes right back here. You've got adjustable shelving here going up and down, and it goes in about that far. There is a light here. Now with the rooftop tent situation, this particular one folds out like that. So it gives you a roof and then a drop down room just here. What you'd be able to do is use that room to get changed, get dressed, access your clothes. With rooftop tents, you're able to put any rooftop tent you like. You may have one on your car already. What you could also do is, if you're a family, you could put two. One here and one at the front of the rack. And so you'd be able to have parents in one, kids in the other. So it's a family camper. Let's have a look at the rest of the storage. This storage goes back a bit deeper, at arm's length, that height, and it goes up to about that there. Now underneath here is the electrics and the plumbing and the fuse box. This is another nice, good sized storage, so quite high, quite wide, and again, that arm's length deep. So plenty of storage. What I do like about this particular trailer in terms of storage is under the roof here, under the roof rack, sorry, and on top of the actual trailer. So you've got that height here, and it is about that much there. So you're able to put surfboards, stand-up paddle boards, paddles, all manner of things which are quite long, nicely secured there. The company AOR has been building off-road campers, hybrid campers, for many years. They started with the soft floor trailer style. They went up building the hybrids and even the caravan style, which they still make and are very popular. They've gone back to their roots with this style of trailer, bringing the cost down, so it's accessible to most families. It's all Australian made, and given that, you get a very high resale from the AOR series of campers. Anyway, a very good, well constructed and long lasting and easy to live with camper. See you next time.